It's so bad. I don't know why I'm making this video because it's bad. I promise it'll never look like this again. Okay, let me just show you. I just finished making a video here on YouTube. It was just a short, but I was talking about feeling really like overwhelmed with the condition of my office and just my reselling business in general right now, and how it always feels like we're starting over and then you're starting over again. And if you work out of a really small space, if you have other jobs in addition to your reselling business, if you have children, then you likely may feel the same way that I do. So this is gonna be the world's most vulnerable video, all right? Like, I'm afraid to walk in this space right now. I'm afraid I'm standing at my office right now, and you know, sometimes you just have to do the hard thing and show the world where you're at, because I'm a person who is motivated by accountability, and I know that you guys will not let me stay here. If at all possible, I'll have this whipped into shape by the end of this video, but you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, there ain't no way, girl. But I really am motivated by, I guess, the expectations of people when they are your accountability partner. So if you're watching this right now, you're my accountability partner, and I promise I'm about to make you feel so much better about your reseller office. Okay, here goes. Oh man, this is just looking in, guys. Look at this. This looks like A&E Hoarders. There's a little path for us to walk. All right, why not just start in this corner? Hi, Becky. This is my mannequin, Becky, and she's been hanging here for 10 years. Do I even use her anymore? No, not really. So I have a totally different idea for this space. My son and I want to make a purse restoration center, like a little corner desk. So next to Becky is a pile of shipping supplies. And this is what I was talking about in my short video. Boxes and things that you think are going to get broken down, and then you just kind of pile them up. Why is this fabric in here? There's so many things in this office that don't need to be in here. But all of this stuff is in here. This was from Whatnot order, a package that came in, and then it just stayed in my office. Hi. Corner number one. From corner number one, we move right along to a standing garment rack. This was from a Whatnot show. Just didn't get put away afterwards. You know, I thought, oh, I'll have this same show 4 more times this week. That didn't happen. Underneath it, I have Barbie items that need to be cleaned and some of them restored before they can get sold on a Whatnot show. What is in this bag? Looks like some dinosaurs, some toys. Okay, I'm not even sure when or where that bag came from. I bought that at an auction, absolutely never listed it. There are some more items here that just never got listed. So we have found at least 3 items that are death pile items. Oh, well, and the Barbie stuff. All of this so far is death pile stuff. I hope to God that there's not a huge death pile at the end of this, because like, I'm the death pile to a car girl. I shouldn't have another death pile. I don't need another car right now. What's gonna happen if there's another death pile? Let's keep going. If you like and appreciate my vulnerability here, please like this video. That's really gonna encourage me here, guys, because I am on pins and needles for everything that you're about to see. So looking down, that is a box of purses from a Whatnot show. Shipping supplies, shipping supplies, shipping supplies, shipping supplies. Look at all this. It's an absolute mess. There's a full trash can with labels. This is unlisted inventory, this one bin, and then these Barbie items I had in a Whatnot show the other day. I'm just gonna have to get over the fact that some people are enjoying watching this video for all the wrong reasons. It's okay. For those of you who are enjoying watching this video because you feel like you're being seen or this is relatable to you, we are not alone. You know what? Why don't you start cleaning your office while you're watching this video? Or you could let it play a second time. Like, sometimes I put on Hoarders, A&E Hoarders, while I clean my house because it encourages me. Like, I don't want my stuff to look like that. All except for this room. Guys, I swear the rest of my house doesn't look like this. I'm gonna show you my desk. My space. Now this space is used for shipping, processing items, photographing items, and Whatnot shows. Okay, shipping. Lots of random Barbies laying around everywhere. Used these during a Whatnot show. Items that are being processed. An entire Whatnot show still set up here. A few pretty things that are supposed to be the showcase of the room, but that's not really happening. More Barbie things from my Whatnot show. And then items to be processed. So most of this is, oh my gosh, I hate to say it, most of this is death pile. There's a random rogue light over there for no good reason. And then we have shelves. Now this is all listed inventory. Everything listed, but could it be organized better? Absolutely. Like, why does it look like that? These ones are in a lot better condition because they're in totes, but this is listed inventory as well. So we do have quite a bit of listed stuff in here, but you guys notice I'm cutting off right here because do you want to see this mess in the floor? It's so bad. I don't know why I'm making this video because it's bad. I promise it'll never look like this again. Okay, let me just show you. This is the pile in front of my listed inventory. I have no good excuse. I can't even get to these totes back here. I have to pull so much stuff out of the way just to get to these totes. Underneath that cabinet, forget about it. Like, how am I supposed to get to that? Just had a whatnot show with this stuff. Recently had a whatnot show with this clothes, the jacket and everything. When I was trying to look for the dress earlier, I just threw those clothes over there. So every time I come in here and I can't find what I'm looking for, it just gets even worse because I'm literally like throwing stuff around at that point. This one, empty box, it would make a great box. Things just get dropped off in here. The only way to really combat this problem is to take full accountability for it. So it is my fault that this office looks the way that it does, okay? I know sometimes I will ask my family like, hey, will you take this down to my office? And it just gets laid somewhere, but like, what do I expect them to do? Find the perfect spot for it or something? They don't know where I want everything. So this is the consequences of my own action. This should be the thumbnail. Yeah, this is not good, guys. What not to do as a reseller. There's more, actually. I have one other shelf that is listed inventory that's in my laundry room. I'll show it to you guys real quick. But I'm not the only reseller in this house, so this entire row, that's my husband's listed inventory. Some of this is my son's. I've listed inventory there, listed inventory here, listed inventory, and then at the very bottom, there's some dresses and a few things. But in the process of trying to niche down my store a little bit, or trying to get rid of like stale listings, there's a lot of empty space in there. So I'm confident that today I can better organize everything, whether it's listed or it's death pile stuff. This is gonna take a little while though. I might need some coffee, some caffeine of some sort. I tell you what though, earlier, right after I made that short, I told my son I was about to get started in here and he said, let me help you. I was like, you want to help? He said, let's go work out first. So we did go to the gym since I made that last video. He said, let's go work out. And then he went on a run. I went and got my other son and he said, as soon as I get out of the shower, I'm going to come down there and help you. So I'm about to have 4 hands on this project, which is amazing. I warned him though. It's like a lot of this is going to be, here, put this in that pile over there, put this over there. But here's the thing is I now have over a decade of reselling experience that I can set this office up in a way that works and flows better for me. And then hopefully you guys can glean from that experience and you might learn something that you want to implement in your own space. So this is kind of a raw, probably mainly unedited video, but everything about this is me being really raw. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I use my treadmill a lot and look at the deck of my treadmill. It's piled up with boxes because no one had anywhere else to put them. So every time I get on this treadmill, I have to move everything off and then pile it back on. I am going to use this as like a staging center for all of the shipping supplies, anything that's shipping supplies related in my office. I'm gonna drag it out and I'm gonna put it in this area so that then I can organize it into a space that actually works in my office. And I won't have any of this like still just living out here on my treadmill. Like it should not be. I had to show some immediate progress, guys. This is the area that Becky was sitting there with no clothes on and all of the shipping supplies was everywhere. It didn't take that long, obviously, to clean up that spot. And guess who's here? It's Dello! You look thrilled to be here.
We're having pizza later.
Pizza?
That's why I'm doing this, for the pizza.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guys, the people over at Rose Forever, New York, heard about me wanting to update this space and make it more beautiful, and they sent something. I'm so excited about this. I requested something pink. pink and beautiful for this space. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. There's 16 pink roses here. This is so pretty. How Rachel Strickland is a box of pink roses. If you are not familiar with Rose Forever New York, the name says it all. These roses will last forever. Now I think they guarantee them for like a year, but I actually have a bouquet that I have had for 15 months. Let me show you what it looks like. These are roses that I have had, and I keep these in my bedroom. I have had these for 15 months. I probably shouldn't touch them a whole lot. You really should just dust them. These are real roses. They smell, oh my gosh, they still smell so good. After 15 months, these roses still smell absolutely amazing. These are Rose Forever New York also. You do not have to water or take care of these in any way other than literally dusting them. They are real roses. Like, look at these rose petals. They are not like coated in wax or anything like that. If you touch them, 100% real roses. And now just for my office, I thought about bringing this one down here. I thought, how nice would that be if I have the smell of real roses, the look of real roses while I work. But now, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that they sent me these. No more vases of cloudy water from roses you forgot about weeks ago. In 15 months of not having to water them, this is what they still look like. So, oh my gosh, I think I love these even more. Comment below and tell me, is the pink or the red, which are your favorite color? And I definitely think I should put the pink ones here in my office. Now, Rose Forever New York is a partner here on the channel, and last year I was able to secure a discount code when I showed you guys these. I have $20 off, 20 bucks, guys, off of anything on their website, but it's only good for the next 30 days after the post date on this video. So don't walk, run to Rose Forever New York's website. I'm linking all of the details as well as this discount code down below in the description to get your $20 off. I'm gonna try to do a check-in every half hour, so let's see where we're at. We've been working right at like 29 minutes right now, so here's where we're at. It honestly feel like for half an hour I've made some pretty good progress. Maybe it's not quite as bad as what I thought.
Oh, it is.
I decided to start adding anything that is unlisted or for a future whatnot show or something unprocessed right here so that I don't put it out there where my family has to look at it. So that is all unlisted. These toys are unlisted. I think I'm not going to list those individually. They're going to go in like a whatnot show. And then look, you can see all of this floor already. So I don't know. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job. We're working on our second trash bag now though. I just went and got a second one out, but I'm only 30 minutes in and look, I can see a third of the floor. It's been 30 more minutes. Look, I got all of that space cleared out. I did have to put a couple things over here because I'm just moving things as I'm cleaning and clearing things. I am all the way under the tables now to the bins. Yes, there's bins under the table. Most all of this stuff is listed or set aside, like organized for whatnot shows. Still have the entire table to do, but I still have like a little swept up mess there and all of this yet to go through. So I feel like the desk is gonna give me a little bit of work, but I'm only an hour in. Oh, it still looks so bad, but it looks a lot better than it did. It's gonna be pretty late, but we're making a lot of progress. But I just found, we are making progress. I just found this edible gold leaf. It came in like the Amazon Da Bins package. Will you try some of it, Dello?
I didn't know it came from Da Bins.
You didn't know it came from Amazon?
Health and Spa.
Yeah, just like, it's really thin, I think. Like, pull one sheet out of it and then just eat it. I think it's not supposed to be a snack. You're supposed to like, oh, they're really thin. You probably pulled out like 4. You're supposed to like put it on a cupcake or something. Mm. Decorate with it. I could start randomly putting it on dinner. Like whenever I make y'all's plates and stuff.
For sure would have been good on the pizza tonight.
Oh my gosh, we could have had the fanciest pizza ever. It's edible gold leaf. Just put the whole thing on your tongue. Does it taste like anything? Sugary? You said earlier you was wanting dessert.
No.
It just is? It just exists? I dare you to put the whole sheet on your tongue.
Asshole.
It just stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Oh.
Side quest.
Dude, let's take this to a pawn shop. It's a nugget. I found it outside.
And just ask them what they'll give us for it. Is it stuck in your teeth?
Right.
Oh my gosh, you should cap one of your teeth with it. Like wrap it around your teeth. Make a grill. Make a grill out of
It
it.
keeps coming from somewhere.
I think it's just a bit on something. But definitely make a grill. Do
It
it.
just keeps coming. They're just spawning in, dude.
Okay, hang on while you're making a grill. Let me show you guys the progress. That table that was a wreck, Della and I decided that this should actually be the area to work on bags. So it'll be bags, whatnot station, and then shipping station. And when I'm not doing bags, I could still use this area to photograph items.
Not done yet.
Oh, okay. He's using his phone as a mirror. Anyway, things are going swimmingly. Everything's coming up roses over here. I kind of dirtied up this area again, but like this stuff is going to be donated. We're on our 4th bag of stuff that I'm just taking trash. And then I've come up with a lot of things to be donated. Working on a Barbie shelf and things. Obviously this whole area is going to have to be reorganized, but it's okay. How's it coming along over there, Dello? Wait.
Is it drip, bro?
Bro, hang on. Stay still so I can focus. Wait. Oh, it's total drip.
Do I need grills in my life?
I don't know. It's pretty cool. What if you can't get that off your teeth?
I don't care, bro. It's dope.
Oh my gosh. It's on your gums. If it wasn't on your gums, it would actually look pretty cool. I'm going to level with you guys. Della quit being help a long time ago.
What'd you say? Bruh.
I think I'm actually going to call it a night for tonight. I've made really good progress, but I'm getting to that point where in about 30 minutes time, you're doing like 10 minutes worth of work. So I think I'll pick back up tomorrow. This is day 2 working on everything. Obviously, I got to get these crystals put up. I was selling these during a Whatnot show. I took all of the black paper down. That's actually my son's. He got sent Whatnot merch. Not my oldest son, my youngest son. He was like 7 years old and said on his school paper that he wanted to be a Whatnot seller when he grows up, and they sent him a whole box of merch, which was really cool. But okay, this brings me to these ornaments. These are Christopher Radko ornaments. There's nothing, oh wait, there is something wrong with this guy. Okay, there's something wrong with every single one of these. This one is broken up here. This one's broken at the foot. This one is broken at the snowman foot. Do broken Christopher Radko ornaments sell? Yes, look them up. I'll try to insert some comps here. They can be big money. These are not though. These are like $12, $15, maybe $20. So I was just thinking, that's the price that I priced them at. They have not sold. I took them down. I'm going to put them back up, but do I put them back up? Like, what would the point be? Do you guys have any idea? These are hand-blown glass. Look how thin that is. They're as thin as an eggshell. And so every time one of these sells, I cringe when they get sent across the country. I mailed one to Hawaii once. They're so difficult to ship, right? I mean, it's not that they're difficult, it's that it takes a while and they're cumbersome. Am I willing to do that for $12, $15, $20 minus fees? Like, is it really worth it? All of that headache for $10 to mail a broken ornament, and then you hope that it doesn't break more in shipping. You hope that the buyer saw that it was broken. My son said I should just throw these away, and I need you guys to comment below. I am going to set them aside until this video goes live and I see the comments down below. So my options would be, maybe I should lot them all up. But then I was thinking that's going to be even harder to ship because I'm going to have to hope that they don't clink against each other. I can't really donate them. I think that they'll just throw them away. I don't know any Radko collectors locally. I don't really want them on my tree. Like, what do I do with these ornaments? My son's right, isn't he? I think I'm talking myself and hopefully you guys into the right decision here. I think we throw these away, but I need you guys to comment below and tell me, what do I do with these? I think I'm to the point I can go ahead and do this. So typically you wouldn't need your workstation to be like super pretty. This is where I intend on fixing purses, but my background is in videos, so I need it to look better than all of this mess. I got this from the Dollar Tree. This is the previous one that they had. I don't know if you guys can see. There's definitely like some yellow and brown tones in there, and the new one that they have is this gorgeous crisp gray and white. So I have 3 rows of this. I'm just gonna do my best. It's like 4 feet long. I'm going to recover the top because like you can see the difference there on the right. I think that's so much prettier than the one on the left, and the one on the left has been here for probably 5 years or more. So let's make this look prettier real quick. I got all of it laid down. Look how pretty. And then I don't know if I was ready for this step, but I started bringing in some of the purse cleaning stuff. I brought in my entire cart, which my family is so glad to get out of the dining room. This is the cart that holds all of the supplies that I use in every video. It's like an old hairdresser cart. I got it at an auction. And it's super, super helpful. But then also I put some of my most used and most requested links and things like that. My sparkly Clean Kicks, my Clean Kicks cleaner. And then I put this up here for now, but I think I'm gonna make a sign. I'll send it to Clean Kicks and see if they approve it, but I think I'm gonna make a sign for this wall that's like a Clean Kicks thing. Anyway, all my Angelus products, some edge coat, just like the stuff I use for every time. And look, so I have all of this space, and then I can also use that to photograph items, and then I can have my whatnot shows over here. So I don't know if it's been since this desk was installed that I actually have this much of it clear, because I've always used, and I still have a few unlisted things over here, but I've always used like half of it for unlisted, and then the idea was that it got photographed and then it got shipped, and I haven't done the whole shipping supply station yet. But in reality, it just got piled up. If you have a place for inventory that you're just bringing in and it's not strictly for processing, well, I guess that's what this is supposed to be. If you have a place for inventory that you're bringing in to sit, it's going to sit. And look, I found my little Harry Tornado new goods inspector. Like, where were you hiding? He kind of reminds me with his little t-shirt of my Dare Bear. So maybe they can be friends together. So tomorrow morning, hopefully, I will be able to organize my shipping supplies like into this filing cabinet. I'm very close to being done. I do have the stuff that is donation that needs to go out. That's unlisted. That's for Whatnot Shows unlisted. And then this is unlisted. Garbage, donation. So this pile, hopefully tomorrow morning, will go somewhere. And then let me show you the shipping supplies that I organized onto the treadmill. Oh, have mercy, y'all. So many boxes to be broken down, tissue paper, bubble wrap to go through. So I guess there's 3 orders of business tomorrow. Get this broken down and organized, get it in the filing cabinet, and then clear out that space on the floor. I also decided to donate all of this stuff, and it's just like on my stairs now, but all of this is going to be donated as well. I hope you guys are about to be really proud of me. I'm proud of me. The office is workable now. It's actually a space where I can work, I can resell, I can YouTube, I can ship, and I can do bags. Check it out. This is the tentative station that I have set up to be able to do bags, and look, this is a bag that we were sent in. Probably going to be my next restoration project. I was sending her out a message because I told her it was going to be a couple months before I could get to it, and I think it's only been a month, so this is going to be a heck of a project, but that's not what this video is about. So look at all this space I have, and I could just take my little rolly chair, and I could just roll it over here. And this is so much more cushiony and comfortable than the chair that I had been restoring bags in. And then this light will give me fantastic overhead lighting for the video to be able to work with. I have my Angelus, my Clean Kicks, my whole array of products here. All of the inventory that was sitting here. The only thing that is not listed sitting here now are these 2 items. I didn't want to add them to the pile because you'll see the pile of unlisted. All of this is listed, but we need to go through some of these things. These items are listed or set aside for Whatnot Shows. Like all of this is Barbie stuff. All of this is jewelry stuff. We have some Barbie stuff there. So I have all of like the Whatnot Jewelry Show stuff is over here. Barbie stuff is over here. Whatnot Christmas Show stuff right there. Stuff that I don't intend on listing. I just bought it to bring it to Whatnot. And then look at this photography station here. So I just set up my little trifold poster. When I walk in my office, I can still see this pretty setup, which is supposed to be, again, like the showpiece of the room. But then I can set up my trifold poster. I finished doing all of the stick down marble all over the countertop, so that looks fantastic. I have my beautiful dolls here to stare at, some fun things that I'm into. And then my shipping station is looking fantastic. This is my Jaden's thermal printer. I have a roll of labels there, my scale. I have everything that I need over here, my thank you stickers, blah, 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 so on and so forth. More shipping and poly mailers and things. There are a lot of goodies now being stored inside that. All things considered, and all that being said, this office is not perfect yet. I'm going to show you guys the unlisted inventory. It's probably going to be the next thing that we tackle, is getting the unlisted inventory listed, getting it sorted. Not just sorted into other piles, sorted into, was this a bad buy? Should I get this out of here? How long has this been unlisted? How long have I owned this? So I'm going to be taking you guys through that whole process. I'm going to be taking you through all of the organizing, all of the listed inventory organizing. You're not going to miss a beat there, but you will need to tell me how much of the organizing you want to know about. One person said they want to know specifically how I store my listed items. So tell me what it is that you want to know about the organizing, because I'm taking you guys with me. This video is only part one, all right, because I wanted to show you it's workable now so we can move on to some other things. Here is the unlisted pile. It's not great, but honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That corner was previously unusable by a bunch of boxes and things that would make great shipping supplies that was just kind of piled over there. So now I have, it's not really that high, it's waist high, pile. And then these two totes, like that's for a whatnot show, but I'm thinking I need to just do like dollar starts or something and get that clearanced out. That's all the stuff that was on the table that's now my purse area. And actually, these shouldn't even be here, these Barbie boxes, because they are listed. That just look like the perfect place to store them. So I need to get them organized onto one of my listed item shelves. So there's not really that much, guys. I know it looks like a lot, but I'm going to be taking you through and you'll see what in the world did I buy? What did I have to have and then refuse to list when I got home? And why do we do that? And maybe we'll break down some of the psychology of why we do those things and why we're okay repeating that process, even though it makes us feel like absolute garbage. If you want to delve into all of that with me, and I don't know, maybe we'll see a breakthrough. Definitely be sure you are subscribed. Like this video if you like this video. Share it with a reseller who you want to know, like, we're not all struggling alone. We're in this thing together. I will see you guys in the next part of this series. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.